I'm Zoe and this is Tea Talks. Now if you have seen me anywhere on social media, you've probably noticed that I like comics just a little bit. But I didn't really start reading comics until I was in college. I read every strip of Tintin, Get Fuzzy, and Calvin and Hobbes that has ever existed growing up, but I never really got into the capes or the serialized stories that everyone else I know seems to have read growing up. So I got to the end of my college career, and thanks to a very intense design program, I realized that I had no hobbies and that I had never read comics. Great! Time for me to start reading comics. Now, where the hell do I start? Like any good 90s kid, I went to the internet for answers, and I was lucky enough to find Amy Dallon's, I think her first video for the Geek and Sundry Network, literally titled, How to Start Reading Comics. Perfect. I still have this video saved somewhere because it is such a good discussion of where to start in something that can be such an intimidating genre. The universes, have alternate timelines, have 3 different versions of the same character, have 5 different writers and 4 different artists, and who is supposed to be able to figure out how to get into that? Amy's video was a really great starting point for, if you like this genre of books or movies, try this out, take a look here. So, after watching her video, I ordered myself Day Tripper. I picked this up, I read it in basically one sitting, and then I just kind of stared at the cover of the book going, that's it, but I want more. Then I became a regular at my local comic book shop, and the rest is history from there. I have almost an entire bookcase devoted to my comic collection right now. It's a problem. One of the things I love about comics is getting other people into them. It's what geeks do. We spread the nerd to everyone we possibly can. But whenever I ask people about getting into comics who haven't read them, there's this sense of being scared that I really don't like and that I try to help get rid of. A lot of women especially are very nervous about going into comic book shops because they don't want to be talked down to or have any of the multitude of experiences I'm pretty sure we've all heard of or have had in comic book shops. I was really fortunate in that the local shops that I have gone to, both in Florida and in Chicago, have had some really excellent employees. And I mean, I spent half an hour at the counter attempting to check out because the guy behind it wouldn't let me leave until he had found out what my favorite character from Avengers Academy was, and then recommended me at least 4 more series to read based on that, and why I liked the characters, and all of these new things. So that's how I got into comics. How did you start? How did you feel as a newbie in the genre? Do you even remember being a newbie in the genre, or were you born with a comic book in your hand? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.